so what's going on today?
We are out today at our 12th annual Harvest and Grape Stomp at Delaney Vineyards. The public actually gets to come out and take part in the first part of the winemaking process. So they get to go out and hand harvest our vineyard for us. That's a tradition in the old world, is to actually have the townspeople come out and harvest the vineyards in the area, in the region. So we've allowed people to do that here today because they can come out and actually experience all that is winemaking, all that is the romance of it. And once everything's taken off the vines, then the grape clusters are actually taken up to the crush pad and placed into a destemming machine. And the destemmer actually takes the grapes off of the vines, and then the grapes are actually placed into a large steel vat where people actually get to roll up their pants and kick off their shoes and hop in, and they just get purple.
What is the purpose of that stomping on the grapes?
The natural occurring yeast, which is this white powdery stuff, would mix with the sugar that has grown through this growing season within the grape. That's what creates your alcohol content.
That is so smart. So by stomping on it, you're releasing all of that and getting it mixed up.
Right.
Now the roses at the end of the vine, that's beautiful, but that originally, not now, but originally there was a purpose to having those roses.
It serves a purpose. The vines themselves are quite sensitive to anything from bugs or anything you're going to put on them as far as an insecticide. So you want to make sure that you're watching the grapes and the vines themselves. So the best way to do that is get something that's more sensitive.
Sharing a bottle of wine is not only good for you, but it is also an enjoyable experience. It's meant to be there to enjoy it.
There's nothing so wonderful as kicking back on an afternoon or an evening on a patio somewhere and opening a bottle of wine and sharing it. It happens a lot here.
I think that I'm ready for it.
That sounds great.
Don't tell anyone. I know I'm supposed to be picking them, but I cannot resist. I don't know if spitting seeds is simply beautiful, though. Well, this is how they do it in Europe. I guess I'm getting in. Yeah, it's pretty squishy. I need some company in here. Hi! Should I be worried that I'm the only adult in here? So how does it go from squished grapes to this? Well, we stomped the grapes like we did years and years ago, but obviously there have been some advances in technology. And what are these guys for?
These are our double-line stainless steel tanks for fermentation. And instead of using old wood vats, we put them in here because it's very clean. We put in French yeast to allow the fermentation to take place for 14 to 17 days.
So after the wine's fermented, it's ready to drink?
Oh no, there's one more final step. It's a European secret. Let me show you. Roni, this is where the magic happens. These are oak barrels.
Wow, okay, so how long is it going to stay here?
It will stay in these wood barrels for 2 to 3 years.
What are the health benefits of drinking wine?
Drinking wine provides your body with antioxidants as well as providing nutrients to help your cells replenish themselves, as well as pleasure of drinking a beautiful drink.
If someone isn't a big drinker, what do you suggest to them?
I would suggest that they could have just a small glass of wine in the evening, probably a wine that's a little on the sweet side, and 3 or 4 ounces down the hatch in the evening will give you wonderful health benefits as well as keep your body working like a well-oiled machine.
Sounds good to me.
Good. Let's go. Roni, here's one of my favorite wines.
Cheers.
Here's to your health.
To your health, too. Delicious and healthy. Stay with us because coming up we have more European secrets.